Karen was a very talented painter and sculptor. She offered the mayor's wife a great opportunity of doing a free portrait of his wife. The mayor got lots of strange requests and letters and offers, but took a great interest in this. He took such interest that he said he could not accept such a thing for free, so he commissioned Karen to do the portrait. Karen met the mayor's wife in their living room and she spent hours painting her. She was afraid that his wife Mary would get tired of posing, so she asked would she like to take a photograph and paint it from that. Mary told her that she would prefer to pose for it. A few hours later, the portrait was done. The painting was left in the living room with an extra surprise of a sculpture of Mary. When the mayor entered the room and saw the beautiful painting and sculpture, he was so impressed, he gave Karen more cash. That night the mayor was worried because his wife hadn't come home and it was already past midnight. He was used to her going out socializing with friends, but she wasn't replying to any of his texts. The next day he was sitting in the room, staring at the sculpture, wishing he knew where she was. He rang the number Karen gave him, but there was no answer. He suddenly jumped with fright as he saw the sculpture's eyes were moving. He walked over to it slowly and said, "Oh my God, Mary, are you inside there?" Suddenly a chandelier fell from the ceiling and crushed the sculpture and Mary to bits. It suddenly came rushing back to him what he did to his last wife. He asked her to check out the sculpture, knowing he had loosened the chandelier and he would pull a rope which he had attached to it, making it collapse on top of her, which it did, killing her instantly. Suddenly a book fell off a bookshelf and he read the title, Karma by Karen Karma. He opened it up and the pages were blank except for the first one, which described everything that he had done to his last wife and how much it had traumatized his wife's secret lover, Karen. He froze as he read the last words. Their mare was injected by Karen as she knocked him out and made a sculpture around him, trapping him in the same thing he trapped his wife with, a sculpture. Thanks for watching The Assassin Rapper, and if you want to stay up to date on new content, then please subscribe and be sure to hit the bell to be notified on new content.